Actually, you can support your body in any way. So sitting up on a blanket might make it a little easier. If your legs are not straight, that is fine. Relax your muscles completely, go soft. Just focusing on the legs first. Let go of any doing. And then explore coming forward. And so we are awakening energy lines across the back of our hips and lower back. So a little sensation back there. Okay. Find an appropriate and reasonable edge of sensation and be still. Feeling free to come out and just sit in folded legs at any time, or just to adjust if you need to. Just turning on your patience and practicing a meditation called River of Breath. Bring your attention only to the place you are sitting. Be aware only of the space that your body is occupying. Relax your forehead. Relax your forehead some more. Now feel the flow and touch of the breath in your nostrils. Breathing gently, slowly, smoothly. When you come to the end of your breath, make no stop. Immediately begin to feel your next breath. Observe how your breath, your mind, and your name are flowing together in a single stream. Just letting the mind enjoy its own peace. And continue to breathe gently through your nose as you release out of your dragonfly pose to seated cross-leg position. Slowly folding in the legs and activating a downward energy and a tall spine. From the shoulders down, we move towards the earth. From the shoulders up, we move towards the sky. And using your hands on your legs, begin circling over to the right side, around to the front, and over to the left. Do this as deeply as it feels good. Pay attention to your knees. Don't put pressure on the knees if it doesn't feel okay as you come around. And let your eyes close. Just try to come into a flow of movement that is circling energy. And one of the ways we can increase our joy and peace in practice is to actually let our mouth come into a soft, resting half smile, or light, resting half smile. Let your spin come the other way. Feel the energy change direction. And just continue to flow with your breath, your body. And circle around one more time. Keeping your eyes closed or a little bit softly open if you need a little openness to your eyes, just soft. You could experiment with each and see which is most peaceful right now. And with your eyes closed or soft, touch your shoulders with your fingertips and Draw circles towards the front with your elbows. You'll use your core strength a little bit to sit tall, but stay. Remember to close your eyes again or soften them. So we're really internal with awareness here. As you gently move your shoulders, waking them up, go the other direction. Patient, loving awareness, releasing tension, noticing. One more time, draw to the back and release your arms back down. Spread your hands on your legs, feel that groundedness. And last circles with the heaviness of the head, go very slowly to the right side and down towards the front. So we'll just go very slow on this first one, and you can go a little more quickly after if you'd like. Really check in and be honest with what's going on. Lift your chin as you go to the back and carefully go around a few more times at your own speed with a peaceful face and a curious attitude. Bring your head to center and pause a moment. Deep breath in, stretch the breath. Breathe in more. Breathe out slowly, slowly, a little bit more, a little bit more. And circling head and neck the other way, slow. This practice involves a meditative style of movement, mindfulness. Be present with this moment. Just another time or two in this direction with that idea of releasing tension and noticing compassion. Come to center. Big breath in, lift your elbows, hands rest to your heart center. Keep exhaling. And then inhale, open up your eyes and feel that brightness and vitality of the eyes. Lean back into your hands and take heart lifting pose with a bow pose legs. Release your toes to the floor, lift your spine long, and straighten out your legs, rest your feet together. So it's okay if your knees bend or your toes stay on the floor. For 1, gaze downward towards the nose tip. Energize and reach through the legs. 4, and 1 more breath. Exhale, cross your ankles, pull your feet in close to your hips. Hands come forward, nice open spreading hands. Lean forward and carefully bring back your legs. Tabletop round spine. Tuck your head and tail, cat spine. Letting the practice energize the spine. So we try to concentrate our breathing and our energy there in that central channel. Gently stretch your belly as you come forward with your heart to cow spine. Keep your neck long and neutral, downward eyes. A little warm up for your arm poses here. Press the earth. So you want to find a little tone in the low belly to protect the back. And also let your belly stretch just a little bit. So inhale, just try to increase that lightly. Exhale, release and tuck toes. Quarter dog, there it is. Tide Rivers puppy pose. Hips back, head down. Spread your hands and relax them. Shoulders roll open, grounding your brain. And finding those determined deep breaths, the ujjayi breath, vibration, deep and slow. One more time. Bring down your elbows and take your legs back. It's okay if your knees stay on the floor for forearm position. 5 breaths, straight and strong. Firm yourself around your bones. Pull your toes and elbows towards each other and press the earth with your forearm bones. So we're protecting the low back with that tummy strength, and come on down. Exhale. Release your feet. Just let go of all that gripping. Gently bring the legs and feet together. Slide your hands by your chest, elbows in. Cobra pose. Lift and lower with the breath. Inhale up. Lengthen. Exhale. Lower down. These waves of breath and movement. Inhale. Lengthen. Your legs drive this lift, and exhale down. So really reach through your legs. Extend your spine. 2 more times. Take your hands away just to see how much the legs do this work. Come on down. 1 more time without your hands. Lengthen, lift. And exhale, relax your whole body. Shake out your legs a little bit. Press back to wide child's pose. Let your arms be comfortable. Down, resting. Big breaths, back body. And exhale, release. 1 more breath. Make your way to standing, going through downward facing dog for a moment. Just press into the pose and establish it. Find the uplift in your low belly as you come forward and fold in. Exhale, deep breath there on your feet. Come to standing with your hands only to heart center. And step to the top third of your mat. There's a little uplift of the thumbs at the heart center. Draws the shoulder blades down the back. Find your mountain for a moment. Your evenness. Feel the energy of your body. 4. Lightly toning the low belly towards the spine, down and up. That's what Uddiyana means, flying upward. And greeting the sun with energy and readiness. Inhalation up to the sky, eyes and hands. Exhalation, fold and bow towards the earth. Tuck your chin. Inhalation, extension of the spine. Exhale, this process of going back to plank pose, adding an elbow bend for chaturanga. Partway is fine. Inhale, arms straight, slowly breathe in so you have time to come to the upward dog shape. Gaze down your nose, tuck your tailbone. Flip your feet, pike up your belly, and find downward dog. Give it 5 breaths. Refine if necessary. Focusing on center, and with each inhale, we bring prana into the body. It comes with the breath. And on the exhales, concentrate the vital energy into the spine. Fourth breath. On this last breath, breathe through your noses to connect with the sound of your breath. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, mouth. That ha sound. Back to your nose breathing as you come forward to halfway lift. So you have a nice slow breath there to find your own version of the pose. Slowly exhale into forward fold position. Inhale, stand up. So we're putting a little bit of slowness into the movement, builds stamina, and bring down your arms. Also gives you time to fully find each shape. Flow right into the next one. Breathe in, reach up. A little bit more reach as you reach the top of that breath. Then your exhale, slowly come to the forward fold. And this becomes easier with practice. You learn to lengthen your breath, but you have a great capacity already. Just work with it. Try to breathe a little more. Exhale, hold back a little bit. Don't breathe out too quickly as you come back and bend your elbows. Release the exhale. Inhale slowly to the up dog position. And exhale to find the down dog shape. To quickly scan, arrange, and then move 5 breaths. Dropping in. Long spine exhale. There's that uplift in the low belly. Keep it as you come forward into your half lift so it's engaged the whole time. Again, keep it engaged and uplifted as you fold over it. Stand up, use your feet and legs. And exhale, arms down. One more, just like that. Inhale, up. Long neck. Exhale, forward fold, maybe getting just a little bit easier each time. Half lift, extension, nose gazing. There's a forward energy there, and then we take the legs back. Strong inhale to the up dog. And flip feet, pike it up and step your feet over to down dog. And just giving you some freedom for this down dog. Is there something you like to do? Do you want to release your head and neck? You want to shift your hips around, pedal your feet, have a little bliss-filled freedom dog. And finishing up any movements to take a breath in stillness one more time. Inhale to the top third of your mat, extension. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, stand up. Breath and movement together. And release down your arms, breathe out. Pause a moment. Let's hold the pranic center, hands on the navel, but keep your shoulders squared so they're drawing back slightly and down. And release your energy, hold. Bring your feet together or hip distance for Utkatasana position. So either way, if your legs are together, you can squeeze them together as you go down into that tuck, into that low squat. Bring your hands together and just lift your hands up so you're gazing at your thumbs. Concentrate on lowering the hips. And 5. Press into your feet. Use your leg strength. Stand and separate your feet hip distance if they're not. Hands to the front hip points. Fold over them. Let your knees bend as you come in. And once your spine is forward, then consider straightening your legs more and encircle your big toes with your fingers and thumb. Draw your elbows beside your lower legs. Feel how this connection, this binding, connects your whole body, puts you in complete control. Draw yourself into the pose. 2 more breaths. Your arm muscles are working here to help you come forward. But just as much as your legs and back say it's okay. One more breath out, slowly, slowly. And then let go of your toes and catch your elbows and relax in the forwardness for 5 more breaths. And a more passive version. Gently breathe the last time. Bring your hands back to the front hip points and bend in your knees to stand up with leg strength. Pause a moment. Triangle pose, right side. Inhale, step out, wide parallel, not super wide, parallel feet. Reach your arms, breathe in. Exhale over and down into the pose. You may angle in your back foot as well. And let your eyes go sideways towards the sky. Nice long neck. Shoulders off the ears. 4th breath out, navel center. And 5th, reinforce the navel center as you breathe out. And then inhale, come up and stretch the arms wide so we get a shoulder and chest stretch here in this transition. Exhale, 2nd side. Use that breath out to find your shape. Then your inhale to take an upward glance with the side of your eyes. Tone in your navel, lengthen your neck, and breathe. Last breath. Reinforce navel to the spine. And use inhale energy to come up and stretch the arms wide again. And release your arms down. Turn your right leg out from your hip and bend your knee to warrior bee position. So let's take a little bit of time here to set up this lunge so we can hold it for a nice long time. Knee centers over ankle and towards the middle toes. And we need to hold that. And if we can, get the leg parallel to the floor. See if you can go a little lower. Do you need to tuck your tailbone a little bit? That's fine. Reach your arms and turn your head to the side to look at your fingertips. Shoulders draw off the ears. Broad upper back and broad chest. And 2 more breaths. So let's do 6 counts on these poses just to go a little longer. Slow counts. And 6. Then to the reverse shape. You can always give your knee a break if you need to, or stay in this lunge for all 18 or so breaths of these 3 poses together, the same base. Don't worry about your arms, just do them in a way that feels good for you today. Just find that little back bend. 4, 5, 6. Release your arms and come to extended side angle pose. Last one of holding this leg position for 6 breaths. Shoulders free from tension. Draw them down as you turn your gaze. You might just see your inner elbow instead of your hand. What's more comfortable? 3, 4, 5. See if you can reach just a little bit more through that top line of the body. And 6. Come on out. Gratitude for that strength to come to your wide parallel feet for a moment. And over to the second side, setting up your warrior bee lunge, which is hip side, belly side, rib side, knee centers. Good. Touch can be a very powerful tool. You're just saying, I see you, I'm setting you here. Get lower in your lunge if you can. Get to a challenging depth today. Do you need to tuck your tailbone a little bit? Float out your arms and turn your face. Shoulders down. Breathe into this. You're holding an entire energetic form. 5, one more breath, Virabhadrasana B. If you need to take a break with your knee, you can, and the transition to reverse warrior. Come to the cow face arms if you would like. Hold your foundation steady, open feet. Eyes go down towards the nose. Where the eyes go, the mind goes. 5, one more breath. 6, and Utthita Parsvakonasana, transition, lean and reach, shoulder off the ear. So just try looking at your elbow crease first, and then maybe out towards the hands. And exhale for 6. Big energetic breath in to come out of the lunge and turn to wide parallel feet. Press the roots of your big toes, lift the rest of your toes off the floor, and bring down your toes again. Bring your arms out, breathe in. Spread your fingers wide, stretch your hands, breathe out, come behind and interlace, draw your hands down. Tuck your chin deeply towards your chest. Lift your chin towards the sky. Gaze down your nose. And relax, head to neutral, then forward fold. Take your time, knees bend if needed. Bravely bringing the top of your head towards the floor and exploring the release of your arms away from your back. Trust your feet and legs. Two more breaths. Inhale, energy, come up. Strong breaths. When you need support, give it a big, strong breath. Release out your arms. Bring your feet in to an easy wide stance. Relax and bring your arms up to star pose. So easy, light, soft. Earth and sky. One more breath, present in your body, softening the efforts of the mind. Release your arms and step your weight back to the top of your mat. And take warrior A position. Big step back, nice and low. Challenge your lowness today. Tuck your tail a little bit if you need that. So the first grounding. And then we add this upward energy. So the arms are now above the shoulder level, so they're upward, but the shoulders still stay down. Three, going for 6. Audio. Hi, I'm back. I was doing Warrior A. Was that right? We're ready to go to Warrior A second side. Thank you for your patience. I noticed it. I watched the screen disappear. Okay. Virabhadrasana, A, second side, challenge your lowness. Yes. Use your hands on your pelvis. It helps us guide ourselves from our center, one of our centers, that pelvic center. And everything from the shoulders down, earth. Take up the arms, and then from the shoulders up is sky. Strengthening and stretching in our hips. And one more breath is 6. Release out of your pose with a way that takes care of your body. And let's practice Shiva's twist today as we do a stand on one leg pose where you can also keep your toes on the floor. So balance into left leg, eyes down and steady. A sense of readiness, a mental readiness. I can do this, I'm going to do my best. These are helpful. And then float up that knee. It's okay if the toes stay on the floor. Using whatever resources you have and need to help yourself concentrate. Float your elbows and hands up and twist towards your bent knee. If you come out, just try again. And don't come out easily. Don't give up too easily. Fingers dance, whatever they want. 5, one more breath. And release, exhale. 2 feet. Other side, that's shifting. Centering hands can be really helpful as you get that knee to float or just have the energy of floating. As you are ready, open up your arms, lift your elbows, and twist. Find a steady gazing spot. 2. Keep twisting. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come on out of the shape. Interlace your fingers and press to the sky. Release your hands and guide yourself to forward fold. Bring back your legs and come through and sit down. Point your toes and lean back into your hands. Gaze down your nose. Lift up your hips if possible, or think about it. You can walk your feet in under your knees if you like. Squeeze around your sacrum, lift. Press, one more breath. Use your whole body, upside down plank pose. And release your seat down. And then tip your pelvis forward. Wrap your legs behind your knees and fold forward. Draw back on your toes. Six, exhale. Nice deep sensation, but positive. Come on out and come to Ardha Matsyendrasana. Time for another twist. Right knee folds on the earth in front. Left foot on the earth around the knee. Use your arms to help you sit tall and breathe in. Long, relaxed belly. So that protects your spine and your pelvis as you come around to twist. Take a little time just to find that shape in a positive way. Support your hip with your arm in or out. And place your hand on the earth behind you so you feel supported. And don't hold back. Maybe even add a little bit of belly breathing to help remember to keep your belly relaxed. And exhale one more time. Return slowly to center. Take your top leg and lean back, catch your leg. Variation of heron pose. Sit up tall. And exhale, come down and change sides. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes pose. Time for some arranging. Tall and relaxed in the belly. Explore the twisting aspect. Support on your hand behind you. This helps keep you upright. Relax, look back, breathe. Focus on the spine. Focus as well on hips. Find that just right amount. And deeply, slowly breathe again. Exhale. Return to center. Kramchasana variation. Straighten your leg, lean back. Use your fingers interlace to create a strength of that connection as you take this heron pose. And 5. Release down. Baddha Konasana, both feet coming together. Let's have a little space away from the hips to begin. And bring your arms comfortably back, fingers back. Rest back into your arms. You have a nice open-hearted feeling. And just gaze at that center line of your feet and press your heels. Let your big toes release away from each other. So a sense of openness can travel up the legs. Don't sink into your shoulders, stay lifted out. And then carefully, one hand at a time, press to walk in. And let's try walking towards the feet instead of feet coming in. So rock side to side, and use your pelvis, which can articulate, and walk your hips forward a little bit at a time on each side until you really can't get any closer. So you can use your hands to support that work. One of the many, many miracles. And then once you are in, as much as it feels good, clasp your fingers again around your feet, creating that bind for Baddha Konasana. Sit tall, breathe in. Breathe out, hinge forward. So from your pelvis, lean out from your hips. Lean out and bring your heart towards the floor. I hug my arms into my sides so they can really go wherever they feel supportive. Reach your chin because it's going to get there first. If you get your chin down, then reach your forehead. Soften for 2 more rounds of breath. Just gently be at that edge of good sensation, edge of range of motion, and soften one more time into that shape. And then breathe in, come up, straighten out your arms. And release, cross your ankles, bring your feet in, spread your hands and take your legs back. Flip to the tops of your feet in your plank pose and then come to upward facing dog, roll your shoulders back, 5 breaths. And one more time, stretch your belly, flip your feet, hips up, downward dog. Knees down wide. Pull back to Balasana. One more exhalation. And heading out on your belly with your legs released and separate from each other for yin, sphinx, and seal. So a minute or so in each, starting with sphinx pose. And you want to have a relaxed body, soften everything. Bring your elbows under your shoulders or ahead of your shoulders if that's too deep. And you can have your hands together or down. Just explore for a moment where you feel good. So the front of the pelvis is really grounded. Find a place where you can hold steady and soften into that flow of breath meditation. Just be aware of the space that your body is occupying. Relax your forehead. Send loving awareness into your body where you feel any deep work. Soft and still. The energy of being. How does it feel to be soft and still? Let your face uplift a little bit if it feels good, or encourage yourself when things feel hard with that. It's not forcing or faking anything, it's just inviting that peacefulness to increase, that joy to increase. And let's come out from this pose, walking the arms away slowly. And just walk your pelvis side to side a moment to ground there. And then spread your hands and straighten your arms. And pull your hands back towards you, coming up again to seal pose. Try to relax any effort it took for you to lift yourself up. So there's some weight going into the hands. Just open your hands. And focus on some belly breathing. So you really let your belly relax. Press it into the earth. Soft centered eyes. And exhale one more time. Let your arms go away from you once more. Relax down. Rock your pelvis side to side. Come over to the left side of your body and find balance on your side. So we'll reactivate our muscular body. Actually, let's do the cross arms in front of the chest for a moment. Lift your feet, lift your head. Doesn't have to be much. And lift the corners of your mouth for 5, 4, 3, 2, last breath. And relax and release. Add support for your head. Let your head and neck relax from that last pose. Catch your top foot with your top hand. Come on down, foot or ankle, and gently stretch your front body. So we create a half bow shape. You can draw your heel to your hip, or just rest your foot into your hand. And we're lightly engaged here, grounding that leg on the floor, keeping the navel drawing in to support the stability. And taking a few moments and breaths to rest into this form. Exhale one more time. Release to the other side for that side-lying smile pose where you cross your arms in front of your chest. Just tuck your arms down in front. Lift your head and shoulders. If possible, lift your legs and feet. Just crunching that side body. 3, 4, lift a little more if you can. And exhale, come down carefully. Give your head support and let your head and neck relax from that shape. For this one, where you catch and do the sideline half bow. Ground your bottom foot and leg, navel towards the spine. And just let your heart feel open. In front of your body, releasing tension. And just enjoy being soft and still for one more breath. Give your foot a little squeeze with your hand, a little thank you. Let go and roll back to your belly. Upward facing dog. Nice energetic breath. When you're ready to inhale, press your hands, straighten your arms, breathe in, use your whole body. Breathe out, downward facing dog. All the way into that shape, release your spine. And step forward, fold forward, exhale. Hands to heart center, standing up. Last time, heading towards the floor, inhale up to the sky. Just be curious about how your body feels taking this at the end of class. Half lift. Go back. Upward dog, one breath. Downward dog, one breath. And come through and lie down. That series is called a vinyasa or flow through. It just means movement with breath. And we've done a lot of vinyasas today, lots of different ones. Here's another one on your back with your knees bent, movement with breath. Inhale, lift up your hips. Lift your arms towards the sky, palms face. Make sure your head is centered. And don't hold back. Lift your hips high. One more breath in, lifting up. Breathing out, lower your arms and spine. To give yourself more power, bring your feet closer to your body and a little wide. Maybe you can feel your heels with your fingers. Head centered. Up with the inhale, press. And really just trying to find height in those front hip points towards the sky on this one. Focus on that. Press your feet, press your arms. High as you can. Once more, inhale, lift a little bit more, squeeze, press, and exhale, soften and come down. And take your arms overhead and catch your opposite elbows. some of you are interested in learning how to press up with the upper body, and we have to start by just opening our chest enough so that we can get the arms overhead. So remember to try to ground in your low ribs when you breathe out. Focus on your rib cage. It's okay if you're holding your forearms and not your elbows. Just hug it up to your own degree. Take another deep breath. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, ground your front ribs down and together. So really learn this strength into the front center of the body. And then just try placing your hands on the floor by your ears with your fingers facing towards your shoulders, and hug your elbows in. Stay just like that. Optional, lift up your hips. If you want to press up, you can press up, but only if you know you can. Start with that. Find that shape. Try a little pressing into your hands energy. Just trying to activate that press. One more breath, press your hands. And exhale, slowly come down. And release your arms down, bring your legs into your chest. Find a way to hold on here that feels good for you. So when you clasp your hands, it becomes very restful, or you can hold onto your shins. So 2 knees in, happy baby pose or Apanasana, just whatever way you want to hold your 2 knees towards your chest. And here we're energetically calming the energy of that back bending process. Just keep getting deeper and deeper into your practice. And transition to 2 knees to the right side, twisting pose. Take a moment to set that up and turn your head away, opening your arms so you are open across your heart. Breathing and holding your body in a shape that is taking care of yourself on this side in this moment. Letting that belly work, all that we've done today, start to stretch out. And then return your head and legs to center over to the other side. Both legs towards the left. Turn away and reach your arms and rest. Exhale again. Inhale to center and stretch out your front body by reaching your arms up and down. Really reach your arms and feet. And then relax, drawing the elbows down and inverting your body into the legs up pose or the plow pose or the shoulder stand. All of those start with a centered spine. Take up your legs and stay. Or keep going, find that reach out towards the sky, shoulder, stand, capture back. Keep reaching. Be where you are. And 10. Heading towards the face a little with your legs into plow pose. Or legs in the air, just come towards your face a little. Gently compressing your spine onto the earth, pressing your spine. And very slowly letting your spine come down. Use your arms and hands to control. Spine rolls down. Bring the knees in. And stretch out your legs. Get your blanket if you would like some support under your head or under your knees, over top of you. What do you need to support your resting pose? What's going to keep you still for a few minutes and content? And keep it simple if you don't need anything. If I'm going to stay a long time, I like an eye pillow or something over my eyes. Any arranging you need to do. If you're all right, just stay still. And let go of needing to do anything for a little while. Just lie back and receive. Let the systems of your body receive the information, the strength, the length, grounded and open, all at once. Letting the legs relax completely, the bones just rolling open, the muscles letting go. Everything is connected inside our bodies. As we relax one part of our bodies, we might feel the rest of the body follow that message of bones relax, muscles relax, ligaments and tendons, fascia. Let your skin relax. Check in with the skin of your face. Breath is free and natural. And begin to reach your arms up overhead again and reach down through your toes. Go over towards the right side a little bit. Take a breath or two. And over towards the left side a little bit. And lengthening that lateral body. And stay on that side and roll carefully over and up. Return. concentration in the pranayama, in the asanas. Bring our minds to a meditative state. Just enjoying a few rounds of breath here. Meditation can be very simple. Just a few mindful breaths. And stacking your hands onto your heart center. Breathe in deeply and hum or listen so you'll get the benefit of the vibrations as you exhale. Namaste. Thank you. I hope the connection was generally good, even if we cut out that time.